great. How are you?
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Hey, don't think twice about it. I'm just glad to have someone here.
Alright, that's fine.
No, it was last minute. I'm just...
Oh, come on. Happy. Come on, you can do this.
I wouldn't know what to do if you got off.
No.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do with it.
Alright, sounds good. I'll see you soon.
See you. And Van and Ellison, I've been standing racing. I'm bested around a current. I found a sail away at 10. She banned it, taking dire Van Delsaman and little man asking, Van der Rest and Rance, Discantin, Batamba, Sampa, Miss Stander, Bander, Ricky Tandis, Cinderella, Man, a fan of Beast, Ricky Decantant, Bedendalinda Bedarius, Karen, Menar Sarfa, Tapai, and Tamadin, and Zubayafin, Zimenalanis, Banana, Badit, Wrist and Pandaris, you've been walking on the stairs, Lippity up the scary elevator, lemonade, skibbity hippy and tipistic hair. You got your permanent marker, got a poster board, gonna write up a draft, show the committee. Little hippie, hoppy, skippy, jumpy, uppy, downy, little bit hippy, hippity, hoppity, simic. La 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 ha, la la ha, la rama, heebie deebie, hobby, soobie, derella says, canary, jump on the stool, and you'll fall in the trash. Don't think that you're going through my trash. It's a decoy, you don't get my trash, dippy, hipper, dippa, die, dippa, derpa, dupa, dupa. He is my third cousin, burp, derp, 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 derp. If you have a twin, make sure you don't have sex with him. Twin brothers having sex. Twin brothers falling in love, vippy dippy doo, skippy doodle dandy, ibby doo, doodle doo, dibby doodle doodle doll. Rum diddly dum 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 dum. Dum diddly dum 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 dum. He's my little sippy dippy boy. Gotta run down the way, little hoppy skippy happy. He's a good boy with a little mole on his mouth and a elongated snout. Dippy dippy doo daddy. I do that all the time. I will sing to my dog for the rest of his life. I have had a heck of a week. A lot of little things cropping up I want to talk about. Yeah, a little happy. Everybody loves him, and he loves my me. He loves me, a sereness. He loves my meanness. Stippy-doo. I want to make a confession. This has been weighing down on my conscience for a few weeks now, since this podcast has begun. And I think it's only right that I completely open up to you. That's what this is about, right? That's what this podcast is. And that is my essence. That's my type. This is my essence. This is my type that I'm about to divulge. But I have not been true to myself and vicariously you for listening to my a little thing, my things, because I want this to be an extension to myself and the my subconscious, or maybe my conscious, but my conscience is coming into play as I make my confession. Oh my God, here it goes, guys. I'm sorry. I am looking back, remembering my first podcast, and I said in so many words, made a promise to you, and I've reneged on that promise. I have welched. I'm sorry that I told you that I would not edit my podcasts, but I have since that one. I think I realized I had to cut some space because look, sometimes I pause. I don't mean to. I don't want to. It's something I'm trying to improve. Okay. But when I leave so much dead space, I'm afraid that people are gonna like be listening and then think it's over, or just say, "Well, what the hell? This is like amateur cockaboy baby bullshit," and turn it off. And I don't want that. I want people to hear the whole thing because I have nothing to hide. It's just my fullness. You know, I want it to be heard in its entirety and also appreciated. But that's a secondary, and it's not necessary given that not everybody is on the same page. Oh, my point is, I lied to you. And I told you last week that I would never lie to you because I love you, and I'm sorry. Okay, babe? I'm sorry. I want to apologize to my mom and to my God. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, Heavenly Father, please be with me today and be with people listening to this. And it may not be today that they're listening to it today, in the year of October 3rd, 2018. Be with the people listening to this in the future on other days also. But I started this out saying, be with me, God, please, because I am not perfect. I lie. I don't mean to. They become lies. This often happens because I'm God. You know this. I'm just saying because I want to impress, so I commit to things that I can't always commit to. And it's not just me wanting to impress other people, but it's myself. I try to stay as busy as possible, but I'm mostly, I think, maybe half the time. Maybe you can clarify this one for me, God. Well, let me know when I die the true figures on this. But I'm wondering if it's half the time I'm unable to fulfill my self-imposed obligations. Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven, please give me strength to carry on this podcast and not to lie to the people who, my God, you, Lord, if they get it, then there's something to this, and if not, the only thing to it is me and you. Always, God, always. If God, it appears I'm making too much light of our personal relationship, please also forgive me for this. Amen. Want to apologize to Obama. Barack, I fucked up, man. I want to apologize to President Trump. Man, look, you and I, we see things differently, but also I gotta respect you. You're more yourself than most of these motherfuckers out on this block. And I mean, we're all out here fucking up. I'm just trying to get right. Trump, I'm saying, I'll sell you my soul. I'll sell you my soul. I'll sacrifice a baby, whatever you want, whatever you need from me. Just give me power. You know, I want the ability to play rock and roll at tremendous speeds. And Donald Trump, I know you have special powers outside of the realms of reality. And you've clearly very powerful leader of the free world for anyone who wishes to claim you as their president, and also as a very rich man, you've used your power. So maybe I don't know, you've got the ability to rub it off. Give it to me, Trump. I'll do whatever I got to do. What's up with these Asians in masks? What's up with these masked Asians? I'm not talking about ninjas. I'm talking about the folks you see on the street with the masks over their mouths. You know what I'm referring to? The medical masks? So what? There's a disease? Or many Asians on the street just germaphobes? Is it that Japan is particularly, and it's, you know, I've got a pretty good eye for Asians. Like, I know, like, where they've, especially Asians, but pretty much anybody, like, I don't know. It's hard to tell some people, right? But I'm getting better at this. I saw an Asian guy, and I thought I could have sworn he was like Mongolian or something, but no. He was like from Kyrgyzstan or something, where, wow, okay, so it turns out they've got, they are Asia, but I thought it was all like Borat or something. No, they've got full-blown Asians there. But I'm talking about the masks on these Asians. What do they know that we don't? You know, and sometimes I will see white people wearing them too. Okay, so this means people, maybe they work in the medical field and they know something about this part of the country that general people just don't know. They happen to know maybe there's an airborne virus or something, or they're germaphobes. How many germaphobes are like, I see people wearing masks, Asian and otherwise, mostly Asian and white, wearing, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, when you're human beings, we seek out patterns, and this is a pattern I'm seeing, okay? I'm not sorry. The thing is that I see them walking around with masks on. What don't I know? What do I need to know? Do I need to know? Is there a disease about? Is there a chance I can catch it and not know? Is it just radiation? Is it radiation from Fukushima, Japanese people? Because I've seen maps of like where that radiation goes. You can't eat a fish out of the Pacific anymore. You just can't. And that's not a conspiracy theory. That's like clearly documented. It's just kind of covered up. And for good reason. The country of Japan likes tourism. But there is radiation all over the Pacific Ocean, and it's bled into our street. Imagine, look at the videos you've seen, the pictures posted online. Like, look at this two-headed fish. Or no, it's propaganda. They say, look at this fish. It's such a freak. It looks like a person. It must be a cryptoid or a cryptid or some kind of like freak of nature beast. No, that's the radiation. That is just an irradiated fish. And it's to do with Fukushima. But no, go back to sleep. Happy, the dog, met a celebrity this week and promptly smelled her vagina right up her dress. It was Judy Greer. I sat right next to her at Cat and Fiddle, and my dog, who I take to that bar with me every once in a while, loved her. She did that thing that so many women do. They get down on their knees and give Happy a up close and personal kissing and a hugging. And he is more than happy to reciprocate. But once Judy Greer got up, Happy maintained his level of excitedness as well as proximity to her, what was her facial area when prone, but became her upper kneecap vaginal area. I know there's a good amount of distance between those things, but he made it pretty. He got under her dress. She was trying to be as graceful as possible, I could tell, she even let it happen for a couple seconds. I was like, happy. I mean, I've seen her without a shirt on. That's not weird to say. She's in the movies. What planet are you from? Cult sci-fi classic. Gotta love that. Judy Greer seemed nice, but I've been dealing with a lot of crazy people in the last week. That's kind of one of the things that's characterized this week. I had a bad Uber driver. This gal, she, didn't, I could tell immediately she was going to be a tough customer because she was really rude at first. I said, hello. She didn't really give me any response. Fine. It's fine with me. I don't need it. I don't want it. Your attention. So I went into my world, and instead of thinking thoughts in my own voice, I decided to listen to my voice on CastBox. By the way, thank you guys for the listens and subscribes. Mostly listens. I guess I'm that kind of voice. You just don't want to commit. For instance, if I had a new episode weekly and you subscribed, you would get a notification. You could always turn those off, but it would say, hey, it would have my face there. It's really, it should be no skin off one's nose, but a lot of people picky with their subscriptions. They just don't do it. Fine. I don't care. Whatever. I'm here living my best life, which is person should hope you're doing. But the thing is, it's as if you need to at least have been warned by hearing the phrase "live your best life" in order to live your best life. Because if you were living a life before you heard that and hadn't considered, oh shoot, am I living my best life? Then you might not have had a chance. What if that's like the motivation you needed to quit smoking? Or, wow, oh my God, my best life. Well, I just haven't been. Well, I wish I knew sooner. Be better. Duh. What was I talking about? I don't know, something like, obviously, when you're in that heightened, agitated state, you say pretty much things at a 25th of your reading level. You just try to get information out, but you're not able to. I think I'm always that way. Or not. I've learned to just speak, to commit to speaking, because I pause, okay? I'm sorry, I pause, I'm sorry. But if I can just talk, if I just talk like this, I'm talking. I'm actually comprehensible. But a lot of folks don't believe that, that I'm like this. I'm like this normally, except I'm on now. Normally, though, I'm not talking. I'm just talking. I'm singing to myself or my dog. I will give you like responses, short responses. But when someone tells you, hey, why don't you just be yourself? To me, that's like saying, why don't you just be more like me? You should be like me. You just be better. It's better than just saying. I'm saying it's better to be stupid than just saying stupid shit when you have the capacity to be better than stupid or smarter. Doesn't make you better, but to be better all around. But saying things, just think like, your total today is. This is the first time I'm in here. My total today. Maybe you're making it sound fun. Like, ooh, today. You are on an adventure. And the total is $482. Enjoy your sweatpants, sleeveless shirt, shower sandals, socks, headband, diamond earring, nose ring, tattoo cover-up, and non-prescription plastic-framed glasses. Thanks again for shopping at H&M, dumbass. People don't fucking think. I saw this one lady, she must have been off her meds. In the bank. The line at the bank. First of all, there's a big line. It was on the 1st, so, that's their big day. I get into the Wells Fargo in Ralph's, and I've got half of a Chipotle turkey kind of wrap in its plastic container, and I have sealed that container for the duration of my stay at the bank and in the line in public, because I'm not going to eat like a fucking animal in public. Lady in front of me, not overweight, not even overweight, just long hair, bangs, fucking 55, glasses, kind of cat-eye glasses. Cat-eye glasses, by the way, are like dog signals saying, I do not like people, and I want you to stay away, and or, I've got a fun little mind. I have a feeling this one was a fun little mind. She's got a tub. 2 tubs. Sorry, 2, I don't know. If tub is a unit of measurement in ice cream units, then as opposed to, say, a general thing that ice cream comes in, whatever size it may be, then I may be misusing the word tub. But they were smaller ice cream containers. The cardboard kind. Ben & Jerry's. Definitely Ben & Jerry's. You can recognize them by... Oh, wait, no, they weren't. They were Dove or some... they were something else. Doesn't matter. I'm just having total recall here. Well, she starts eating one in line, and I can hear it. And hell, I'm someone whose teeth touch the spoon, okay? I don't care, but so I'm hearing that going on, but it's just the fact that it's happening, and I'm holding the sandwich in my hand, like, yeah, I didn't want to leave it in the car. I had been eating half of it in the car, but I thought if I left it in here. I just bought it at Ralph's, you see. I've got all this stuff in the car, and it's already melting, but I got this sandwich, and I'm going to eat it when I get out of here, and I didn't expect the line at the bank, but I did get in the line, and now this lady's eating. She's eating. And she looks at me. It's the weirdest thing. She's like, what time is it? I looked, I was like, wow, 3 on the dot. But there was a whimsy, like maybe she's just off. There was something about this woman. And yeah, she's right in my dating range, but this one had a wedding ring, so I whatever. There's a very clear nutbaggery that you can sense on somebody. It's hard to describe. It's just something that humans generally are equipped with an ability to sense. Whoa, this lady, look out. Well, she gets to the teller, sits down, and begins eating while talking to her. Like, hey, what's going on? Hi, sir. The teller's kind of annoyed, and this lady's just looking at her through the glass, like trying to have a conversation. I could barely understand any of it. I think she may have known the teller. Oh, hey, I seem to remember her saying something like, oh, and your children, or the you're getting this weekend off, and she's eating. I was at a bowling alley, which a lot of fun. works out a very particular muscle. It's a tendon, and I think the muscle surrounding that tendon, it goes right down your lower arm, down the middle, where you would cut vertically. That, I don't know, like, how else do I put it? That's the place that you feel it, that muscle. That's if you don't do push-ups, which is what I've been doing the last 3 or 4 days. Push-ups and planks. Push-ups and planks in the morning. And it all started with a little trip to the bowling alley. Had a few beers in the bar. Not smoking cigarettes. So I just stand there on it was like a Monday night. No. It must have been like a Wednesday night or Thursday night. Standing around there with a bunch of 60-something, 40-something to 60-something year olds all trying to mingle. I think it was like a old singles dance. How about that? You don't see those often. Because you don't go in them because you're not old and single, probably. But if you had been at that bowling alley, you would have seen me standing at the bar like some kind of old cougar catcher. Which, you know what? I was in my element. But I really was starting to have second thoughts about these older gals. I was invited by the last gal I mentioned, a very nice 50-something. I'm sorry, 40-something. Oh, my God. Very nice, very pretty, though. And was invited to a house that she was sitting. Yeah. I was like, whoa, ew, oh, wow. She's like, come on over, little boy. You want to get in the pool? I was like, yeah, I'm going to be the pool boy. I'm going to be the pool boy. Yeah. I'm going to bring my twin trunks. You got a hot tub? They got a hot tub in there? She's like, I'm going to have a party. And it seemed like there would be other people there, too. But I wanted to be her guest of honor. Her little man of honor. I wanted to see what that body looks like in a bikini. But then she said, over text, the day of, I have a shoot, a commercial. I'm sorry, it's not going to work out today. But how did your thing go? Doodle 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 doo 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 doo. I pittered out. I did not respond, and I haven't responded for like 4 days. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's like, well, fuck, if we're not going to have I really wanted to have the pool party. All right, whatever. Guess I'm not going to, I don't know. Maybe I was protecting myself. From feelings. Is everything okay with me? Excuse me. God bless me. Everyone, please bless me. Give me your blessings. Here's something I want to put out there. If for any reason you want to be on my podcast, call me. Call me, not any old time. Call me when I'm recording. You can count on that being from 11 to 12 a.m. on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays until the 23rd of October in the year of our Lord, 2018. On October 23rd, I am switching to Tuesdays. I will be recording and broadcasting on Tuesday. I can't say broadcasting. And look, the only reason I lied to you before, guys, it's because I wanted to do this live. I just don't have the wherewithal, the means, I figured out, the only way people do live stuff is like on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube as well, which I think I will do. But I didn't want to do that because I thought that there's like a better venue for that. Isn't there? Like, should I be broadcasting on Castbox or... No one's on Castbox. Everyone's on the Facebook and YouTube, so I should be doing this live on YouTube, and I will. I will, and you can count on it next week. I won't lie. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to discover myself through this podcast, but I also want you to discover me. There's a duality, and by that, I mean in everybody. That's something, though, I am acutely aware of in myself. I see it all the time, and I want to give you examples. I am hard-pressed to cultivate them in my mind. I'm trying to think, where is my duality? What is an example of my duality? I don't have anything for you. But take a look at yourselves. Huh? Don't you see the hypocrisy that you may notice and then shut up in your mind? Say, no. Remember this. Remember me when you catch yourself thinking something or saying something that you know is totally against what you really feel or what you really want to say, but address what it is in you that makes you say what you did say out loud. And it's usually in order to impress somebody. It's usually in order to come off a certain way. All I'm trying to say is that I've got a big dick, and I don't care what people think. Duh. You're a bunch of fuckers. What are you fucking listening to me for? Grow up. Don't grow up. I'm sorry. I love you. God. Fucking dick. No, I'm not. I'm a good boy. Canadians seem to have a lot of fun. I mean, all jokes aside, they seem to live less complicated lives than Americans. I don't know. That's just from the outside looking in. Maybe I can get the confirmation of a Canadian. They always know when there's another Canadian around, too. Or they always know who the Canadians are, I should say. They always know who the Canadians are in their business. You know, listening to Canadian comedians talk. And then like, oh, yeah, he's Canadian. Oh, yeah, we're all here then, eh? All right. See, I said all jokes aside. What am I doing? I don't want to make fun of Canadians. Oodly doodle dobble dippy hoppy dippy doodle dada boo dada 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 rippy hoppy skippy jumpy hoppy uppy downy hilly do I want to skirt it retender combusted nasty candle I found a sir dig about the delay wiggity wow near panda sarin. You been a candle, you been a randy sandal, run around on my low he make a listeria, but the go, rip it town, whippy beto nigh. Oh, Wardy Hardin, oh, burden, biggity goggin, no, I'm at a pay, gotta be, ooh, Ramido. I laid a 120 tita wah. Rupa do basil. Combust it. You ever been a board game walking around a table on a summer night with a fat little hair on your mopey noggin? You ever done that? You ever done that? Oh, got a butt in my can. Boy. There's a sand diggle